into the person I am today. I hope this story will give some insight to what people like me look for in a career. The journey started back in my junior year of high school, and when I was in a drafting class. This was my favorite class at the time, and little did I know it would guide my career as a whole. To give you all a little background, I was always had a fascination for math, and I knew I always wanted to pursue work in that field. But at the time, I really wasn't sure of what. The drafting class I took gave me a ground level view of what it was like to work in the manufacturing world. One day during class, we had a speaker come in from the local business in Sarstead and explain the concept of an apprenticeship to us. Basically, this sounded like a great idea for someone like me who didn't have a real direction. They offered perks such as a regular paycheck, paid for schooling, and you would have a journeyman certificate and associate's degree in mechatronics engineering upon completion. The more I investigated it, the more I thought it would be for me. When I told my parents, they were very excited that I found something I liked to do, plus they were happy they wouldn't have to pay for my education. The first step in the apprenticeship is taking a small tour of the companies to get a feel for what the work environment might be like. Afterward, there's a series of tests so you can show them what you know. These tests, along with your interpretation of the company, are taken into consideration for a possible spot in a summer internship where you'll get a hands-on feel for the company. Fast forward a little bit, and I received a call saying that I had been picked by Sarstead to participate in their 6-week summer internship. During the summer, this 6-week internship consisted of school twice a week, and the rest was made up of us shadowing skilled workers at the company. This was known as the test drive portion of the apprenticeship, so that someone could see what it's like to do this. This was my first time I ever had to deal with a 40-hour work week, and of course the biggest thing on my mind was, what am I going to spend my first paycheck on? Shortly after the 6-week internship, I received a call from the same supervisor at Sarstead telling me that I had not been accepted and that I could only try again the next year. This only fueled my determination for the next time around. So to better prepare myself, I spent half days during my senior year of high school taking classes at Catawba Valley Community College in a class made up of only 4 students in a special mechatronics cohort. These classes were hard, and I learned a lot during this time, and the classes I took were the exact same as the ones that I would have taken during the apprenticeship. So this put me ahead of the others the next time around. After a year of juggling classes at high school and in college, my hard work paid off, and the next time the chance for an apprenticeship came up, I aced it. I was finally an apprentice. During the years of being an apprentice, I learned a lot of the skills which come with technical work, such as the use of hand tools, files, polishing metallic objects, some basic manual machining, and of course, sweeping and cleaning. School has become second nature at this point, and work was part of a weekly routine. About midway through this 4-year apprenticeship, I was asked to help out in the laboratory automation department. The work in this department was service work on highly technical laboratory equipment for big name customers such as the American Red Cross. About 2 years after moving into this department, I graduated the apprenticeship and I finished my 2-year degree at CBCC. During the apprenticeship, I was able to gain financial freedom from my parents, move out on my own, and purchase my own car. This was really a big life step, which I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. It was really a perfect idea for me, going from someone without a definite direction in life to knowing what I wanted out of a career. After graduation, I decided to pursue a 4-year degree. I applied and was accepted to Western Carolina University, so to pursue a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Sarstead has even been gracious enough to let me work whenever I'm not going to school full-time. In conclusion, if anyone is wondering about the benefits of this program, I can tell you it has provided me with a solid foundation to build my career on. I have learned many life lessons during this time, some of which would not have been gained from someone who went to university directly from high school. It has been an amazing experience, and I have been able to watch the company grow along with myself. The program has been very innovative to the community by modernizing an old tradition and bringing specialized jobs into the market. By the time I graduate with my 4-year degree in mechanical engineering, I'll have several years of work experience along with the relationships I've built with at Sarstead. It's been a great jump start into the work world, and I suggest to those coming out of high school with a similar experience to mine to consider something like an apprenticeship. I thank you all for your time and have a nice day.